or at least pull in next to them so we're not on the slip road. This is a recipe for disaster. Bluetty, look at that bad boy. Alright, let's strap you in. Don't want you going anywhere today. You're mine. That'll work. Nicely secured in the passenger seat. I am going to run through this later. How much charge has she got? Oh, 93%. Lovely. Right, so good morning from the PSV yard. This is what we are dealing with today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packets of boards. We've got 2 bags, a stillage, and then round here we have got 2 packs of 21-foot tubes, which are just up there. Weirdly enough, actually, we were looking at, when we were loading this yesterday, we were looking at all the weights and stuff, and we're pretty much bang on, bar 150 kilos, pretty much bang on the exact same weight, both sides of the lorry, which is awesome. But today we're off to Somerset, Yeovil, I think, to be precise. I think around that area. I'm not, again, I'm never really sure. I haven't got my paperwork yet, so I'm gonna do all my checks, and then after this we've got a reload down to, oh, same as last video actually, Plymouth, I think. Right, let's get all the checks done. I'll check all the wheels, check everything, and then we can go and get our paperwork. Look how muddy this tyre is. All the lights are working, lovely. So before I just punch the windscreen then. So before I do and go get my paperwork for the day, I'm gonna give this a little try out. So we've got cigarette lighter port here, a 12-volt one. This is the 12-volt charger, so I can actually charge this whilst I'm driving with the cigarette lighter port that they actually give you in here. So I have charged it at home already using the fast charger, which it can actually do with 1440 watt charging, sort of like 0 to 80% in about 45 minutes at home. Now if you're going to use the cigarette lighter, I can plug it into my truck, plug it into here whilst it charges throughout the day, and it will probably take, on a 24 volt, probably take somewhere around the 5-hour mark to charge. But I just really want to test this because I'm genuinely so curious how decent this thing can hold up. So power input, power output, so that will basically tell you how much power's going into it, charging it basically. And then any power that you're using from this, it will tell you there, and it will tell you how long that will last for as well. So I've actually got my sat-nav cigarette lighter, which is plugged in over there. I'm actually going to plug it into here and just see how much it uses. So if you want to use any of the power outputs, you want to use the 3-pin sockets, you need to plug AC on. If you want to use any of the USB ports, the wireless charger on top, or the cigarette lighter, you just do that, and then the red lights come on. So that is currently drawing out about 5 watts, and it will run my, well, it'll run my sat-nav for an unlimited amount of time at the moment because it's not using a lot of power. We can then slap a USB port in there as well. Oh, let's go for the first one, eh? Let's turn that around. Let's go for the first one. But just for sole purposes of this video, I am going to leave my sat-nav plugged in there all day and see how much battery we've got left right at the end of it. Because I think we are going to have a lot of battery left. But she's a big girl. And when I was at home the other day, I did actually test it. So I plugged my kettle into it, and I'm not actually sure how many watts my kettle runs at, so that actually completely cut it out. But because it has a safety mechanism on it where if anything is too powerful, it won't make any damage to the Bluetti. It will literally just cut it out and say basically this isn't good enough. So that didn't work, but then I plugged in my air fryer and that worked absolutely fine. It was absolutely fine. That was pulling, bearing in mind it's a big double air fryer, that was pulling about 950 watts, which is, yeah, more than capable for what that thing can sort of handle. We gotta get on, we gotta get gone. Let's go and get our paperwork and start the day properly, you know what I mean. Right, off we go into the merryland of the delivery world. Don't know what that even means, but we're just gonna go with it anyway. So we're gonna go right at the end of this road because I need to stop off in Holden Hill Services and get me some window cleaner. A lot of you guys suggested 2020 Crystal Clear by Auto Smart. Is it Autos? I can't remember what the brand's called. Anyway, a lot of you guys have recommended that brand. I have ordered some. You cannot get that. You cannot get that any. That's Travis. You cannot get that brand anywhere local, like in a shop. Not that I can find anyway. So I've ordered some, but that will take 3 to 7 working days to arrive, and I need some right now. Thank you very much, Car, for letting me out. So I need to stop off, get some chrome glass cleaner so I can actually clean the windows properly, because our pressure washer at the moment is currently out of action, so I can't even wash the windows off. But luckily the sun is not out too much yet. It looks actually quite cloudy at the moment, which is quite a surprise considering the sun we had yesterday. But yeah, I'm not going to get too much glariness yet. So let's go and get some glass cleaner so I can actually clean the windows. Right, I've just stopped. Well, I've had to stop, literally stop, on the slip road for Holden Hill Services. Look at this. I'm just parked on the slip road because there's there's 2 trucks in the fuel pumps. There's an Arctic there, and then there's a Rigid behind him. The Rigid needs to pull up next to him so that this Arctic can get in, but this Arctic's staying here because, or at least pull in next to them so we're not on the slip road. I don't even need the fuel pumps. I need to get around there. I need to go around the back. Oh, this is so annoying. Why are we parked like this? I don't get it. It hurts my brain. It hurts my brain. Okay, well, we're finally in now. That's a nice truck over there. Yeah, we're finally in. After about 5 minutes of waiting, but yeah, let's go get some glass cleaner. Glass cleaner acquired. Right, we are going to spray the windows down now just to get it out of the way. Oh, hello, Bluetti. How you doing? Oh, I love a fresh bottle of glass cleaner. Mainly the outside of this one that needs doing. No more smeary windows. Look at that. Well, that doesn't look great at the moment, it's just because it's wet. All that wiping is actually kind of tiring, but we have clean windows, finally. What a good feeling. One more job to do. This is the end of your time, my friend. End of your time. Goodbye forever. So this window's just drying up. Looks so much better. But I can't see any smears now, so we're off to a good start. Right. Let's get off. Let's get on and let's get gone. Oh, Holden Hill Services doesn't look too busy today. Well, this morning I suppose everyone's off doing deliveries, aren't they? I love having clean windows. Such just makes such a difference, you know? You gonna let me out? Nope. You're not gonna let me out. You are though, thank you, car. Alright, we are sort of coming to the end of our journey, almost. Just coming up to junction 22 on the M5 at the moment. And we are coming off here, I believe. I did think, actually, this is the junction we take to come off to go to Bristol, so why aren't Bristol doing it? Unless it's our customer, I'm not really sure, but it's actually closer to our Bristol yard than it is to us. Nice little slip road, isn't it? I don't know if anyone do come off at junction 22, but it's a weird slip road. You come off here too quickly, you are screwed. I've never been to this drop before, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. Now we've got a clear run. Go, go, go. Just in there is a public, I think it's public, it's a weighbridge in there. I don't know if people get pulled off by DVSA in there or not, but yeah, there is a weighbridge in there. By the looks of it, we're not actually that far now, we're literally down the road. How are you holding up, Bluetty? Good. She's alright, she's not much of a talker, so. I've never been to this drop before, so I don't know what I'm looking for, where I'm looking for, but it's definitely not bright enough now for sunglasses, so. Oh, is it in here? Oh, is it in here? Oh, I've never been in here before, but I've driven past it a million times. Right, we've made it where we want to be. The guy in the yard, it's his first day, and he was like, do you know where it needs to go or anything? I was like, I don't know, mate, it's my first time delivering here. So he went, it's my first day here and it's your first time delivering. This is a recipe for disaster. So yeah, we're just figuring it out at the moment, don't really know, so but we'll figure it out. Right, I am curious because I want to know what the Bluetty is on. Now it's running something literally 5 watts. We got to bear in mind that this is an 1800 watt power station. Okay, so the screen always goes on standby. So in the hour and 20 it's taken me to get up here, yeah, hour and 20, it has used 2% of the battery and it's running 4 watts. We're still on 99.9 hours, so it will power this thing for, yeah, a lot of hours. I need to get something powered in here to really test it as well, just to really give it a good test, you know. That's for another time. Right, we're finally into position. We're gonna get this stuff off, but the guy is sort of hanging around the yard, so I don't want to record too much. It's his first day, I don't want to record him doing anything, you know, so yeah. We're done. We've got signature. I'm not going to show too much, but I've delivered those 2 bags, those boards there, and a couple of other bits around the yard. But yeah, nice bloke. Like I said, it was the guy's first day here, so yeah, I just tried to help him out as much as possible. But right, it is too hot for a jumper, so I'm definitely going to take my jumper off. But we are done, we are dusted, and we can head back to the yard now. So it's gonna be, I think it's like just over an hour or something back to the yard, which means we can get back to the yard, we can have our break. Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. 12:49, so an hour and a half. It's bang on an hour and a half back to the yard. So get back, have our break. Jobs are good, I think. Oh, it's been feels like I've been driving for ages, to be fair, but I haven't. I've been driving for 57 minutes to be precise. We are literally 15 minutes out from the yard, so we should be back soon enough. I can have me break and eat my lunch and then head off to Plymouth for my reload. Oh, that's a horse box. I thought that was a motorhome for a second. Oh, it was a motorhome, but no, horse box. Oh, nice Scania. Oh, hello. Anyway, I want to have a look at this Bluetti in a minute when I get back. I'm going to take it into the lunchroom and plug a couple of things into it. So, once we get back to the yard, that sat-nav would have been plugged into the Bluetti for 5 hours running straight. So, yeah, we'll see what the battery percentage is in a bit. Hang on, Bluetti. We're going to brake. Stay on the chair. You alright? Yeah, nice. Pulling back up to the yard, which is awesome because it looks like there's traffic there and I'm pulling off here. Someone gonna let me out. Thanks, drive. Right, let's go and see what this battery pack is on. Hi, Mark. So the sat nav has been plugged in. Bearing in mind, obviously, it's only running 5 watts. It's been plugged in here for 5 hours. We were on 93% when I put this in. It's on 87%. So we are gonna turn that off now, and we're gonna re-plug that in over here. We are just gonna start loading my truck for my next drop, but I just got to go and hand in my paperwork, load the truck, and then I can have a little bit of a test with this. I'm going to take it into the canteen, I think. This end in a little bit. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that'll do. Lovely. So we're taking, this is 100, we're taking 2 more packs of these, which are there, and then they're 13-foot they're 13-foot boards, and we're taking 108-foot boards as well. So that there, that there. Right, we are loaded. All done. Come on, baby. You're coming with me. Unstrapper. These are top class ratchet straps, these. Not the easiest thing to carry, but it's definitely carryable. And I'm gonna plug a couple of the things in the canteen, because I don't have too much in my truck to plug in. Obviously, I don't know what any of this is wattage wise, but we're going to plug it in. And like I said, it's got a safety feature on it, so if anything is too powerful for it, it's not going to blow up. If you do want to use the wireless charger on top, you press DC and you put your phone on the top. Obviously, I don't do too many nights out, right? I'm not the biggest night out person. I don't do night outs all the time, but this thing is going to come in so handy when I'm doing truck shows, when I am doing a night out, because I occasionally do nights out. So we've got a couple of things here we're going to plug in and see if it runs. So we've got the toaster plug here. Let's turn the toaster on. Okay, there we go. So it's toasting. 1020, about 25, 28 watts, and that will run for about 0.9 hours. Cancel that. Let this actually figure out what's going on. There's now no drawing no more power, so that's safe to unplug. So, Bosch Tassimo machine. Let's plug that in, but we can pretend to have a pod. That's the wrong way. Boom. There we go. And that is running 1,260 watts at the moment, and that will run that machine for 0.8 hours. Alright. Thank you, Tassimo machine. So you get the gist, right? This thing will power pretty much anything up to 1,800 watts. It also comes with a 500 watt solar charging option as well. I don't have the solar chargers, but you can plug these in straight to solar and it will charge at a very impressive 500 watts. But these things come with a 5-year warranty. See ya. That was a very nice pop. And it's guaranteed to last you up to about 10 years. But there she is, all nicely, safely strapped back in. That is where she's going to be living for the majority of the time, other than when I need to take her out. Back on the road again. So I've been on the phone to the customer. He said he's not going to be there, but there is a forklift driver in the yard ready to offload me apparently. So yeah, nice easy forklift delivery to finish off the afternoon. There we go, sunny Plymouth. It's not the most exciting thing, is it? But yeah, at least the sun's out. The sun almost makes everywhere feel like a nice place. I've been on the phone to Zach as well. Looks like he should be getting back into the yard any minute now. Looks like he will be heading up to Taunton in the transit as well for a delivery. So he's got a busy afternoon ahead of him. And here guys, I got pulled up. Was it down here or up there? One of the two. This is where I got pulled over by DVSA. Yep, was it down here? Can't actually remember. Yeah, no, it wasn't down here. There was another exit on that roundabout. But yeah, this is the area I got pulled over. Just literally pulling up to my delivery in a second, so I'll be there in less than a minute. Just down the bottom of this hill, I think. Gregor's, hello. Oh yeah, there's always learners on this stretch, because this is a very popular learners area. And everyone down there. Delivery 2 done. We just delivered all of them boards up there. So we are off back down the dusty track out onto the road. This place in the middle of nowhere, like proper tucked out the way. I like it, other than the bumps. But yeah, no, I couldn't really record during that delivery because the guys were there. I didn't want to, again, most people I ask, but there's some people I just get the general gist that just want to unload and get gone. I don't want to be carrying a camera around them, you know, so it is what it is. But yeah, the guys were really helpful, really nice, helped me unstrap, unloaded me with a forklift. Jobs are good in it. It was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Gotta get out this yard. There we go. Easy peasy. So what I was saying earlier about the learners, all the learner cars being around here, I drove past her a minute ago and realised that there is a driving test centre up here on the left where that red car's just come out. Literally right there is a driving test centre. We're on our way back, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. So just popped into Lee Mill Services. Love this services. If anyone is around the Plymouth area, Lee Mill Services, they've got overnight parking, not too many spaces, so it doesn't get too busy in here. Nice big swing out area as well, so you can reverse in absolutely fine. I'm in the little baby rigid spaces at the moment, but yeah, Lee Mill Services, highly recommend it. But they do these. Now, I've been on a pretty good, relatively good diet recently, but tomorrow's Friday and I thought, what the hell? They do these. Look at the size of it, it's massive. With chicken tikka inside of it, £3. Absolute winner. And the bread's great as well. And then, because it's hot, I got the new Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush, lovely jubbly. And I got Caitlin the Strawberry Smash Tango, because I got one yesterday and the Tango yesterday. Caitlin really liked hers, I really liked the Dr. Pepper, so that's what we've gone with. What is going on here then? We've got Laurie here, Gilpin's over there picking up the skip, and we've got an Arctic there as well. I can't get in my own yard. Shameful. No, I'm joking. We're just busy. I don't mind. This is just more time for me to just sit here and do nothing. We've only got to get my truck loaded anyway, and we've got a big load going on. No, not a big load, just a lot of stuff. I'll show you in a minute. Well, I've literally just been over down the road in another truck to pick up a couple of bits. Whilst I've been gone, Mark has loaded my truck for me, and this is what I'm taking. Literally wood. I've just got a load of wood. That is what I've got, basically. But it's nice. I think these first two backpacks are for the first customer down in Cornwall, and then all of this is for the second customer in Exeter. I'm going up to Cornwall and then back down to Exeter, and then a reload as well. So this is nice. I like it. Thanks, Mark. That doesn't fit. Oh, is it caught on the strap? Ah, very good, very nice. I'll pull it over. What, that one? Which one? You can really. Maybe just do it up before you lower it. It'll reach on the big one. Yeah. Do you want me to tighten it up before you lower it? Yeah, do that. Yeah. Right, we've just done that strap up, so because that basically that pallet is sat on that strap, so we needed to lift that up to do that strap up. Else you'll have that sat on top of this and you're tightening it, but the other side of the lorry will be loose. So right, just got all these other straps to do now. I think that one about here. Yeah, that'll do. Lovely jubbly. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why I'm wearing my glasses either, because it's so dusty. There we have it, all strapped up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 straps on this load. I think it weighs about 8 ton or 9 ton or something like that. 10 ton maybe? I don't know, I get confused. Oh, look at this, a Travis. Yeah. 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 It is home time. Very excited. Home time it is. I've just got to remember to put my lunch in the fridge before I go, because I'll be very annoyed if I don't. It will be inedible. So we say goodnight to Bluetti. Just for one more night. I'm going to do a couple of tests on her tomorrow and just really see what I can get out of this thing. In the Arctic Volvo unit, I have got a 12/24 volt kettle, which I might try on this, just to see how sort of she does. 85 at the moment, so 85%. Just remember guys, it's such an awesome piece of kit. So you charge it with the cigarette lighter there. You've then got a 12 volt cigarette lighter port, 1 USB-C, 100 watt charging, 4 USB-As, look at that, 4, 2 AC outlets, you know, 3-pin sockets, wireless charging on the top 15 watts, This thing is just a beast and I love everything about it. But it is good night for now, my friend. You've been a very good girl today. And we shall say good night to you. But like I said, I cannot wait to use this thing on night outs, on truck shows, camping with the family. Me and the family are wanting to do some camping very, very soon. Hopefully this summer actually, because it'd just be great for the kids. So this 1800 watt power station is just perfect for everything I want to use it for. Right, anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering on about her. She is a lovely gal. So good night for now. Okay, so editing has finished, but I have forgot something. Okay, so that video was a little bit hectic, so I did definitely forget to do the comment of the week. So I am going to do it. I'm reading the comments now. I've already replied to all the comments anyway, but we're going to select one. I'll do it in the actual video next week, I promise. Now, like I always say with comment of the week, it's not necessarily the best comment. It's the one I kind of want to reply with most with a video response. Now, we got loads of great comments on this video this last week. Tom Elliott, awesome. Eddie Truckin' Adventures, you know who you are, mate. You're an awesome guy. Steve Lowry, I hope that's how you pronounce it, mate. Thank you for the birthday wish. But I'm going to reply to this one because this is the one that caught my eye. Must be great working for a firm where everyone gets on. I leave at 4 in the morning, back by 4/5 o'clock in the evening, and everyone's already gone home. Now, I would personally hate that. Personally, I like to socialise with the guys in the yard. There's days where I do start at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, or probably not 4, but 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning before everyone has started, and I get back either late or just in time to finish for 5 o'clock, and everyone's gone home. I haven't had the chance to chat with anyone or anything, and I personally don't like that. I like to socialise with the guys in the yard. I class them all as my friends, so it's just nice to have a chat and a laugh when you get back to the yard. As you can see in a lot of my recent videos, I've been recording a lot in the yard, and we just have a good laugh and mess around, and yeah, it's just nice to socialise. Talip G, thanks for your comment. Getting this side. That is very close to the edge, isn't it? It is. It is secure. So I'm going to end this video here. It's been... Yeah, I'm going to end this video here, guys. Remember, if you want to get cheap and reliable CPC courses and your medical to start your journey as a HGV driver, D4 drivers and driver hire trainer have got you covered. Seriously, some unmissable, you don't want to miss out on the deals. If you want to use my codes, they are down below in my description. One of our guys here is about to start doing his HGV. He's got his theory at the end of his month. We're putting up one of the yard guys through his HGV test. It's a good lifestyle to get into if you're really, really interested, you know. But I'm going to pack up, go home to my family, enjoy the rest of the evening. But thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao for now.